Welcome. Welcome back, or welcome for the first time. My name is Drake and this is Touching the Edge, and I'm so happy to be here with you. I'm happy to be here with you because I want to share aspects of intent, but also elements of practice. And so what I want to suggest to you is what's more important than the way we think and see things is actually what we do. What we do in many ways is the most important thing of all. So if we can focus our action into practices that are visceral, that really take everything of us, we can shift our groove that we're stuck in. You know, the thoughts that you get stuck in, the racing thoughts. So there are a lot of different tools that we can use, and one of them is what I call the serenity of the senses. The serenity of the senses. And that is simply to go through each of your senses. So let's do it together right now. Let's actually practice this together. So let's sit up tall, slow your breathing down, and let's go ahead and rub the hands. Rub the hands vigorously. Now, activating first the de-escalation template, slowly breathing down, and just get into a nice, easy rhythm of breath. Breathing in slowly to about a count of 4, and exhaling out slowly to about a count of 5. Breathing slowly and easily, and drop your awareness in your lower abdomen. In a spot, some people call it the hara, H-A-R-A, some people call it the lower dantian. It's about an inch below the navel and a half an inch in. So slowly breathing down, drop awareness into the hara, and notice subtlety. The ability to notice subtlety in the midst of intensity is called self-mastery. So slowly breathing down, drop your awareness into the lower abdomen, into the hara, and notice subtlety. Be aware if you can hear the birds singing outside. So we're doing all three of these now. Slow the breathing down, drop awareness into the hara, and notice subtlety. And right here, right where you point to yourself, imagine a star shining in every direction, and ask yourself that, or express that phrase, I am. It's not an ask, it's actually an expression of certainty. I am. Slow the breathing down, drop awareness into the hara, notice subtlety, any subtle element, right here, I am. And step into the serenity of the senses. Slow the breathing down. And just notice if you can detect any scent whatsoever, any smell. Breathing slowly and easily, transitioning into taste. Be aware if you can feel the echo of taste, any echo of taste. We're always smelling, always tasting something. Notice any sense of taste. Breathing slowly and easily. Be aware of your tongue. Feel the feeling of your tongue. Your tongue in your mouth, maybe you can feel it in contact with your teeth, whatever you can feel with your tongue. Slowing the breath, dropping awareness into the feeling of your tongue, and be aware if there's a burst of saliva. Breathing slowly and easily, coming through your lips. Feel your lips, notice if your lips are parted or closed, and come throughout your whole body. Feel your face, the air in contact with your face, and feel your whole body all the way through your hands and feet. Notice details, how your clothes fit, if your feet are flat on the ground. Breathing slowly and easily, and step into your sense of temperature. Feel your temperature. Are you warm or cool? Are you comfortable? Breathing slowly and easily, traveling through your sense of spatial awareness. Notice how much space is around you. Even if you have your eyes closed, you have a sense of having some space around you. Breathing slowly and easily, noticing details, coming through your sense of rhythm. Notice rhythm in any element. Any rhythms around you, again, the birds singing. Notice every rhythm that you can, including your breath. Feel your breath going slowly and easily, and bring awareness internally, and notice if you can feel your heartbeat and pulse. Continuing to breathe slowly and easily. Let's go all the way now through sight, noticing your sight. Even if your eyes are closed, you probably have some sense of sight. You can see some element of color even if you have your eyes closed. Breathing slowly and easily, listening carefully now. Listening for every sound you can hear. Listen to the obvious, but also notice that which is not obvious, that which is behind other sounds. Breathing slowly and easily. Let's take a nice, easy breath. Make that that ah sound. Breathing, eyes opening. So we actually combined two practices. We did the de-escalation template, which is to slow your breathing down, drop awareness into your lower abdomen, notice subtlety, and say the phrase I am. And then we transitioned to the Serenity of the senses, which we went through every sense, going through the whole process of the senses. And we always do them in the same sequence. So anyway, it's a great idea, in my opinion, to consider doing practice, immersive practice every single day. Practice that gets you out of your head, out of your thought process, and out of identification with your emotions. And to experience elements that give you more space and more openness. So consider doing practice every day. Consider doing some practice that's going to support you in calming your nervous system and developing a relationship to allowing yourself simply to be exactly as you are without manipulation of self. Every day do some practice that works to calm you. And at some point in the day, do some practice that is manifestation oriented, that focuses yourself on your values and on your specific long-term goals and how those goals inform your short-term goals. So thank you so much for joining me here today. Let's make this change together. And remember, you don't have to wait until you're perfect. You can change now. I'm going to ring the bell. I'm going to ask you to listen carefully. Here we go. Every human being is a human being. That means that we are all subject to making mistakes, but it doesn't mean that it changes our North Star. We can keep going towards it. I bring my hands together and I bow to you, and I thank you for your time. Namaste, my friend.